Hi, in this lesson we're going to go over using the ADDIE model to help you create your online courses. Hey, in this video we're going to go over using the ADDIE model. What is the ADDIE model, how to use it, and how it can help you create your online courses. So first of all, ADDIE is an acronym. It stands for Analysis, Design, Develop, Implement, and Evaluation. And it's a model to help you create instructional design content. So the first stage is analysis. And that's where you're thinking about your student problems, their goals, and their current skills. And you, as their teacher, are going to plot a plan to get them from where they are to where they need to be. The next phase is the design phase, where you figured out what you want to teach them. And in the design phase, you're identifying the key skills that you're about to teach them. What are the certain lesson topics? So maybe those skills map to lessons, right? Don't put too many skills in one lesson, make them nice bite-sized chunks. And then you're going to figure out the outline or the module hierarchy. So what are the groups of lessons that go together to make modules? Do you end up with giant modules that you need to chop up further, or really small modules that maybe should be better distributed, or you might need less modules to cover your course? So figuring out that hierarchy. And then you're going to figure out the order, not only the order of the modules, but then also the order of the lessons within each module. The next D in the ADDIE model is to develop your content. So that's where you're actually building the lessons, really figuring out what are the examples that you're going to teach, figuring out all the supporting media that you're going to need, pictures and templates, and maybe it's musical songs or whatever it is that you teach in your creative arts. You're going to get all those supporting media items to use them as examples and even as maybe assignments or quizzes that you're going to build into your course. The next phase is to implement. So now you've researched, you've identified what are the things that you want to teach in what order, you've started to build it, and now you're going to implement it. So now you're actually assembling your content. So you're uploading it into your learning management system. You're updating your sales page. You're adding it to help. You're updating your quizzes and your assignments, and you're getting ready to launch your updated course or your new course. And eventually you might decide to do a soft launch quietly and just upgrade parts of your course or launch this new course. Or you might do a big splash and do a giant launch, and that's up to you. But at this phase, we're implementing, we're executing, we're launching this new course based on all your prior steps. And then finally, you're going to evaluate your course. You're going to see maybe your completion rates for your course. And of course, often completion rates are very low, but you're going to compare maybe prior completion rates to the newest ones. You're going to look at chat questions that are either going to a group or directly to the teacher and evaluate those types of questions. Are your students learning what they need to learn? Are there gaps that maybe weren't addressed as well that should be added back in the next round? You're going to look at assignments of what's coming in from your students. You could also have assignments at different stages of your course. So you can compare earlier assignments with later assignments so that you know on a per student basis, how are they improving? And even in your surveys, you can ask the students, how do they feel about certain topics? Like, how good are your photography skills before the class starts and at the end of the class, and seeing that growth there. So yeah, and then the ADDIE model could be used on one module, on an entire course, and then you can continue to iterate. Maybe you collect feedback for 6 months and then you do a version 2 of your course. So it's a phased process, but you can continue iterating through it to continue leveling up your course. So that's what ADDIE is. You might be able to use it in your online courses. It's often used for corporate training, but there's no reason why that same ADDIE model, where you're analyzing gaps, you're designing for where you want to go, that journey, that goal for your students, you're building it out, executing, and then, evaluating. All right. I hope this helped you. Talk to you soon.